Hi, this is Tanima Bhattacharya.
Hello, this is Chetan Sharma.
Yeah, we are here in front of you with our upcoming film, Sakal. In English, it is Shackle. So it is releasing in India on 28th November 2017, and most probably America as well. But that we will tell you after a week because some terms and conditions are going on. So we have got two questions from Mr. Venki. So we are here to reply that. Obviously, the first question was.
His first question was about traditions and the conflicts, traditions and their consequences, and the conflict between
Yeah.
them. So, I personally think that I don't want to see world in monochrome. I don't want to see things uh, in a in a code of conduct, in a similar code of conduct. So I like the fact that people have different views, different beliefs. They deal with things differently. They have other different customs, traditions. So I like that fact, and I actually enjoy them. So, but what I think becomes problematic is when people stick to these traditions, and that situation is dangerous because sometimes they go too much out of the way, and which becomes problematic for themselves as well as people around them,
Yeah.
and that's not rational, I guess, or that's not correct.
Yeah,
So-
basically because our film is also based on some rituals where they are doing some malpractices. I'm not sure about nowadays, but yes, I think maybe it is still happening over there. But yes, few years before it was there. So yes, and the second part is he asked what we can do nowadays, and with something like that. The question was like,
what are the measures we can take in order to
yeah,
cope
to
with
change
this?
it. Yeah. So what we think education actually matters because you have to get educated in all the way. As you also, I'm sure that you will think about.
Yeah.
And it is not only about the book, as you always say that. It is about the emotion. It is about the human beings. It is about the day-to-day life. So we talk about equality. We talk about that we all are same. But in India, it's till date it is more male-oriented. Things are happening everywhere. But we are working. Some people are there who are really good and who are really coming up with equality. Yeah. So please go ahead with your education so that you can get into a good social image and you can change the world with that. I think so.
Yeah,
Right,
correct.
you want to say
Exactly.
something?
Yeah, education always helps in understanding things better,
Yeah.
and it helps us to get aware about sensibilities of other people as well as their situations. So, education is not about reading books and learning things. I think it's more about living a better life,
Yes.
understanding things more entirely in their entirety. So that's the fact, and even in our film, the problem is exactly the same. People, the people stick to one custom, and
Yes.
they disagree uh, to move away from it to do something
And that's
else.
why that two characters of the like Kesar and Abira which we played, we suffered a lot.
Yeah.
So just please, this is the final request to all of you guys. Go ahead with education, open your all senses and emotions so that you can make a better world. That is actually we want to say, that is a message from Chetan and Tanima. I think so.
Yep.
That's the final.